All right, thanks. Yeah, oftentimes it's all about finding the right fit and finding what works. And folks that are experts at that here in San Diego are the folks from Home of Guiding Hands. The CEO, Mark Klaus, joins us here this morning. And Lori Wiesner, who is the mother of a client of Home of Guiding Hands.
Yes.
Mark, Home of Guiding Hands has been around, we were talking about this for how many years now?
Been around almost 50 years, Mark.
Almost 50 years.
Yeah.
And yet I'm not sure that everybody in town, they've heard the name over and over again, really is familiar with the service and what you provide. So let's kind of reset the foundation here.
All right. As I said, HGH was founded in 1967, so we're coming up on 50 years. We provide services and supports to children, adolescents, and adults, primarily in San Diego County, but also in Imperial Valley as well. So we provide a full spectrum of supports, early intervention services, residential services, and then community living program is another example.
Well, what kinds of things are your clients dealing with?
Primarily developmental disabilities from the adult perspective. Our children that we work with, Birth to 3 program, we support about 250 families on a monthly basis in that program. And these are children that have either developmental disabilities or developmental delays. So that's part of the services that we offer.
So Lori, it's your daughter as a client?
Yes.
Tell us about your daughter.
My daughter's Taylor. She's 28 years old. She has developmental disabilities, but she's in the community living program. So she lives alone, on her own, with services from Home of Guiding Hands. She has a worker, Laura, who comes and takes her to the bank, takes her grocery shopping. They cook together once a week. There's a lot of social events. They have birthday parties at least once a month. They go cooking, they have exercise. So she's able to be an independent adult without me and her dad having to take her everywhere. They taught her how to ride the trolley, the bus, so she has a job.
So is that pretty much what we're talking about here in your daughter's case, is if it wasn't for Home of Guiding Hands, you would have to be doing all these things and maybe not trained to do all those things, having to figure it out on your own.
Right, and Home of Guiding Hands is a huge resource because they know all the ins. So what I don't know, they do know, and they've taught her to be independent so she doesn't have to live with us, and which is good for her. She wants to be an independent adult.
Sure.
She doesn't want to live with mom and dad forever.
Right.
So they provide things that I necessarily can't or don't know how. So she is independent.
And Mark, that's what it is. It's a partnership.
It is a partnership. It's a partnership with the community. It's a partnership with our funders, and it's a partnership with parents and the clients that we support. It's working together to give people an independent lifestyle, to be as independent as they would like to be.
How early on did you get involved in the program? How old was Taylor when you?
Taylor was, I think she was, was it 5 years ago?
Yeah.
So she was 23.
So fairly late in life.
Yes.
And you deal with all different ages then, Mark?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And the community living program is primarily young adults, kind of starting out, transitioning out of high school, or families like the Wiesners that are looking for the future. And Taylor being 28 years old, she's still young. She still has a lot of life in her. But as parents, I have two 20-year-old daughters as well. One lives with us, and it's looking at getting them to a place in their life where they can support themselves and be independent. And I know Taylor, she's got a social calendar that I could not keep up with. I can tell you that much. So.
Well, and as a parent, I mean, that's what you're shooting for.
Absolutely, yes, because she has sisters who get to go out and be independent and do that. So.
Now, we've got this great event coming up this weekend. I'm just going to tell everybody, I know you've seen the weather reports. Relax. We're going to be there one way or the other. We're going to have a blast. We're going to be out at D'Anzico Park on Sunday.
Yes.
And we're going to do it's the 5th annual Randy Jones 2K and 8K Run for Independence.
That is correct. If you're interested in coming out, as Mark said, it's going to rain a little bit.
We're going to have fun.
We're going to have a great time.
You're going to get sweaty anyway.
8 o'clock a.m. Come out, have a good time. We can get you registered. Support HGH. Support the clients that we support, like Lori's daughter. And it's going to be a great day. We're really looking forward to it.
So that event is on, rain or shine. We'd love to see you out there this Sunday, D'Anzico Park. Get out there, like you said, around 8 o'clock in the morning and be a full-on participant in this. If folks want to volunteer or help out your organization in any way, and they can get directly in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me. They can call our office number, which is 619-938-2850.
Home of Guiding Hands, folks, for almost 50 years serving this community, and a real partnership. Thanks so much for coming in and sharing.
Thanks for having us.
And I'll see you Sunday. I'll be out there with Randy. He'll be signing baseballs, and I'll be doing whatever he tells me.
And we all do.
Okay.
And we all do.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, San Diego Living coming right back.